Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Garrett Spencer. How's everybody doing? Want to make this video on like a few places that I liked that I like playing video games like the most like in the past and whatnot yeah, like for instance and also before I get to that, like last time I made a video was on the I made a mistake and listed the wrong name as my top second favorite fighting game. I meant to say Urban Reign, not Urban Chaos. Urban Chaos is actually that cop shooting game on PS2. But I want to get that one day. But Urban Reign is my second fighting favorite fighting game on the PS2, like beat 'em up game. So my bad, y'all, made a mistake on that. But anyway, I want to talk about like my few places that I like playing video games like the most in the past. So my number one place I like playing video games most is Dave and Buster's. And I'll tell you why that is. It's because Dave and Buster's is definitely that place, y'all. Like, I mean, for instance, like we got two Dave and Buster's here in Pittsburgh. Like, there's one out there in North Hills, and there's one out there in the waterfront. And I prefer the waterfront better because I hear the Dave and Buster's out there in North Hills. It's like smaller than the one out in waterfront, but Dave and Buster's, like, it has, like, has a lot of it has a lot of games inside of there, a lot of games, skee balls, pool tables, good food too, and I mean, you don't necessarily, I mean, yeah, I mean, you have to pay, and like, good deal is you could actually play the game and start it up by using the game card, and of course that costs money, of course, but you got to pay the game card to load in some chips, but it's better than the old school days where you put in quarters and whatnot inside the arcade machine and whatnot. But I mean, don't get me. I know you still got to do that some places though, at most arcades. But you don't have to do that at Dave and Buster's. And Dave and Buster's, like I said, one of my very favorite places. I like playing video games the most. Has a lot of good games. And they seem like they get newer games coming in. Like I guess uh, I guess a certain time of the year or something like that though. But yeah, Dave and Buster's. I ain't been there since 2014 though. So, or maybe it was a little after 2014 though. I think it was 2015 though. But otherwise, yeah, I haven't been there in so long though. So I mean, I'm not quite sure if they have any newer games now though. But like I said, I played a lot of good games there at Dave and Buster's. Like I said, the mocap boxing, the new House of the Dead games, the Lost World Jurassic Park, Miss Pac-Man, and other games that you could possibly think of though. But yeah, I've Dave and Buster's is definitely one of my favorite places I like to play video games at. All right. Now my second now number two, my second place is that I like to play in video games is of course, and I talked about this on one of my videos like last week or week before, and that's Disney Quest. Now, like I said, years ago when we were kids, me and my two brothers, granddad and mom, when we were in Florida, later on that evening when we went to Disney Quest, like I said, that was a fun time because I like playing video games there. Like I said, I was amazed when the video games there was free. Like all you had to do was press that green button underneath, and then like the game takes you to and then the game pretty much starts up. You know, like I said, it had a lot of good games in there too that I liked. I could hardly even remember though. Had a lot of video games in had a lot of video games in there. Had bumper cars that shoots out dodgeballs. It's a lot. It was a lot of fun though. Like I said, I can't remember how many video games I played. I'm pretty sure I played a lot though. But what I could probably remember is I know they probably didn't have Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter up in there though, but that was all right though. But I played a lot of games, like I said, and like I said, reason why I like playing the video games there is the most is because the games were pretty much free. I set up all by press of a green button at the bottom of the arcade machine right there, and it takes you right there. So yeah, so Disney Quest. That's my third. That was my third place to my second favorite place to playing video games. Like I said, I don't even know. I don't even know if I don't see that was a long time ago though. So I don't know if the games are even still free or if they charging people or what. I have no clue. I have no idea, y'all. I was like years ago though. So they probably have made some changes by now. Or of course the place probably closed due to what's going on though. But y'all know what I mean. All right, my third place that I like playing video games that I like playing video games which happens to be um an amusement park that's here in Pittsburgh, and that place is Kennywood. Kennywood, like I said, Kennywood is was a pretty good place to play video. Was a fun place, like I said. Of course, riding a lot of rides and taking adventures. But one of the main things that I've always wanted to do since I was a kid was go inside the arcade. Now, now they have Kennywood, they have two arcades now. One is the main one where you come after you come in the main entrance. That's probably the new arcade, and the bigger arcade. That's probably like the main arcade right there. As soon as you come in the main entrance, around front, that's the big arcade. That's like the new arcade. Now I think the old arcade, the old arcade was like on the other side of the park. It was a little small. It was a little smaller than the main one, but what I could remember playing, and then also they also did have a third arcade though, and it was like this play. It was like underneath this. I don't know what you call it though, but they're not up there no more. They had video games at the top though, but now they took them down. I guess they took them down, and they put lockers up there. So I'm not quite sure what that's called though. I'm not sure what that little thing was called though, but I remember seeing video games at the top of that at the top, but they're not there no more. They took them out and they put lockers up there now. But from what I know is they have two arcades now. And what I remember in the one of the games I remember playing there, which was the old arcade, and I remember playing that X-Men game, that 8 players could play, that beat 'em up X-Men game. That game was pretty fun. I can't remember if I played with anybody or if I was playing by myself, but I like that game, that X-Men game, that 8 player X-Men game, and it was then I remember playing skee ball. I mean, in the main arcade, and it was like I'm pretty sure like maybe a few fighting games and shooting games and whatnot, but like I can't remember what I was playing though. But like I said, it was like I said, Kennywood had some pretty good had some pretty good video games though. And also a fun place to be. Um, a fun place to enjoy yourself, take adventures, and ride rides and all that. But like I said, I can't remember what video games I played though. Besides that X-Men game that was 8 players. But yeah, I mean I'm guessing like at least probably it was maybe a few fighting games, shooting games, whatever. I remember like when I was told when I was like really little. I don't remember this, but like I snuck away from my family, and then they found me inside the arcade. And then when I went in the arcade, I remember seeing a helicopter game in the back. I was sitting down pretending like I was playing it, but I wasn't. But I can't remember the name of it though. But yeah, like Kennywood was a pretty decent place to play video games as well. So yeah, I mean like I said, very fun. Good place and fun times. But anyway, that's all I have. That's all I got to say. I hope you guys I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So y'all know what to do. Leave y'all's comments and thoughts down below and click that like. This your boy Garrett Spencer. You guys take it easy. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace and I'm out. And remember, y'all, once a gamer, always a gamer. Keep on gaming, y'all.